Okay guys, so we want to talk a little bit about our product lineup here and a little bit about differences between the different units. Starting from our smallest all the way up to our largest, and then even our One Touch Pro X unit, which is really a nice unit that really doesn't get a lot of play because everything's so damn popular. But this is a really nice unit. It's a One Touch automatic unit that has a specific bag size that you can use. You can even go up to the 14 or down to the 7-gram bags to add more pressure or add less pressure with the 14. But it's a really nice little unit. You put the bag in, you press the button down, and out the extraction comes. Plates are on the bottom side. It was really designed around a quick, easy extraction for a countertop use for CBDs or THCA products. So really a nice unit. Then you get into really our NugSmasher Mini and NugSmasher OG. These two units are really our two staple units that are our highest volume units, you could say, that we build the most of. And what we use to get consistency with these two units is our methodology. So the NugSmasher Mini, we have a 3.5 gram bag size, and that gives you the surface area to almost give you a perfect extraction every time. Now, everybody asks, well, how much pressure do I put on this thing? Do I stand on it? And the answer is no. All of our machines are designed for a petite woman to be able to use them. So a small petite woman, a 110-pound woman, to be able to easily add pressure to the unit, and that gives you your total extraction material PSI. Typically a real easy press like that with an easy handle down on a 3.5 gram bag is about 700 material PSI on that bag, or somewhere right there, 650 to 750. So it'll give you a really nice extraction every time, and it'll give you the same quality extraction, give you the same yield extraction as even our brand new latest and greatest Pro Touch. So you can go all the way up from mild to wild. All that the different machines do, you add capability as we start to go up. So the NugSmasher Mini works off methodology and surface area of a 3.5 gram bag size. The NugSmasher OG then adds the capability going all the way up to a 14 gram bag size. So we left off at the Mini, right? And we're talking about the methodology between the Mini and the OG, and that the Mini is made for 3.5 gram bag pressure, and that you don't need to kill it, but just an easy press. Once you get your bag in there, and the Mini is 700 material, about roughly 700 material PSI. The methodology for the NugSmasher OG is there's 3 bag sizes available. There's a 3.5 gram size, there's a 7 gram size, and there's a 14 gram size. Each of those bag sizes, as they get bigger, they cover a bigger surface area and require more pressure to get the consistent result. You follow me? So the methodology on the NugSmasher OG is that once you get the material in there and you get the plates locked up, so it's when they stop, that means the bag comes down like an accordion, it comes all the way down and stops. You come up a full stroke. If it's a 3.5 gram bag, you come down 1/3 of the full stroke. That will give you about 700 PSI on a 3.5 gram bag. If it's a 7 gram bag, you come down 2/3 of a full stroke. That will give you about 700 PSI on a 7 gram bag. If it's a 14 gram bag, you come 1 full stroke. That will give you about 700 material PSI on a 14 gram bag size. So that's the methodology of the NugSmasher OG, so that you can get consistent results. So if you smash a 3.5 gram bag or a 1 gram nug, which is about the same, requires about the same pressure as a 3.5 gram bag, and you like that result, you can then duplicate that consistent result by this method with a 14 gram bag or larger amount. So that's the methodology for these two units. Then you get into the NugSmasher XP, which has analog pressure measurement, okay? So the pressure measurement, though, relates to what material size you have between the plates, which the sticker here helps you with. The green is a 3.5 gram bag, keep you in that about 700 PSI is right in the middle. The yellow is a 7 gram bag, The orange is a 14-gram bag. This red is two 14-gram bags. But more importantly, you have the calculator tool that's at NugSmasher.com online under the Tools tab. And that calculator tool will allow you to calculate the surface area for a flat surface, a round surface, whatever you're extracting in there. So if you're doing some bubble hash extractions and you need 200 psi on a 1-inch by 3-inch rectangle, you can go to the calculator tool and find out exactly what the gauge needs to read to give you that for your extraction on that. So the methodology between the NugSmasher XP and the NugSmasher Pro, which isn't listed here, but you can see it online. It's like the Pro Touch here, but it has the gauge, is that analog methodology and really works well with that calculator tool online. So it'll give you the difference between the two, and you can really calculate everything you're going to do, the true alchemist there. So then you get into the digital versions of the NugSmasher. So the NugSmasher Touch, great unit, and you see lots of videos with the unit being done, but it basically has a calculator tool. So you can tell it what surface area you're going to put in it via the bag size here, how many of them you're going to put in, here, and then you could select the surface, the size, the material surface area pressure that you like. You could select the time that you're going to do the extraction for, the temperature, the plates are individually heated, and you can do your extraction. The timer will start once you reach the material pressure, and you can maintain the material pressure and really get some nice results with this unit. There's also the Alchemist screen here that you can plug in flat and do round flat surfaces, get the surface area for all of them, do all of your settings, and really anything you want to do on this screen as well. And then manually operated again with the hydraulic handle. Then you get into the Pro Touch, our brand new Pro Touch. Same type of brain, except you have a fan operation on this one. They both do the lights on and off, for the plates. But the Alchemist screen on this, you can really do whatever whatever size you want. So, and what I'd like to demonstrate is the difference between doing 1/8 extraction. I'll put 3.5 grams on this unit, and then I'll put 3.5 grams on the NugSmasher Mini, and we'll see what the different result is. I'm going to say up front that I probably think it's next to none. So we'll test the yield in and out. We'll look at the different color. We'll dab it. We'll see what the best is. But that's the real rundown on all of our units here, at NugSmasher. If you wondered what the comparison is, or you look at it and go, geez, what do I need? Most people honestly need this unit. Some of the more serious people get into this unit. The real serious people that do an isolate or something like that, they get into the digital. But most people that are just taking a flower extraction and making good wax out of it, the NugSmasher Mini or the OG work great for them. If you want something unphysical, so you don't have to pump it or anything else, the NugSmasher X will absolutely give you the exact same result as any of the machines will. It's a great unit too, and it's just a touch button. So that's the difference in between all the units, and the reason that we have so many different units, because there's a different use for each and every one of them, really a different market out there for each and every one of them. So we're happy to design all these units in-house, test them all, use them all. We're happy to get the feedback from our customers over the years. And keep in mind, we have a lifetime warranty on all of our units. We have a full customer service team at our factory to back all of that lifetime warranty up and really stand behind it. So we're real proud of the machines that we make here in the USA and at our factories in Corona and in Arizona. So we're real happy with both the results of the machines there. So another thing, guys, that we've had since the beginning of our brand, the NugSmasher brand, is we've had this upgrade program that our customers love. It's an upgrade program. Basically, if you start with a Mini and you decide you want an XP next, we give you 80% of the current listed retail price at NugSmasher.com for your Mini back towards your XP. So if you're interested in our upgrade program, make sure you ask the customer service people about it. You can hit them at NugSmasher.com on the chat, or you can call the main number to the factories and you get the customer service team 7 days a week there. But really, the upgrade program is a great program. A lot of our customers do take advantage of it. There's a link online at NugSmasher.com, tells you all about it too. But in a nutshell, it's 80% of the listed price of any unit credit towards your new unit. So check out the NugSmasher upgrade program. It's great, coupled with our lifetime warranty. We're real proud of the machines we make, and hope you'll be proud to own one. So here's what we're doing. We're doing a 1/8 gram extraction on the NugSmasher Mini and an 1/8 gram extraction on the NugSmasher Pro Touch. Same stuff from the same grower, same batch. We're gonna do them in a 3.5 gram bag, NugSmasher bag, 3.5 gram, 120 micron, each of them. We'll get the bags out here. We're gonna do them, pack the bags bottle tech style so we maintain our surface area. The best way to do that is invert your bottom corners of these bags. The reason we do that is to hold the surface area so you know how much pressure to put on so you get a consistent extraction and you don't smash the shit out of it and get all the plant material in with the oils that you're trying to avoid. Okay, so let's get started packing the first bag here. Fold it up like a little present. I'm going to keep this last fold so it's the one that faces in. Let me stick it in the machine like that. Our biggest challenge is we're trying to get this bag to stand up straight with the accordion effect down. That holds the surface area. Stick your bag in between the plates here. A magnet. Take your time with it. Make sure the bag's coming straight down. You have an accordion effect there. That's what'll give you a really nice result. Not too much pressure. Just enough. Now it's a waiting game. We'll wait about 90 to 120 seconds. Make sure when you get a little rosin rolling off, you fill the void with a little more pressure. Okay. That's a result from the Mini. Okay. So we're going to leave that here, and then we'll go over to the Pro Touch, and we'll do an extraction on that, and we'll see the results between the two. So in the Pro Touch, we need to go ahead and set the settings, guys. So we're going to go ahead and adjust this to 700 material PSI. It's about what I calculate we did on the Mini. And then we're going to go and put the material size in, which is a 3.5 gram bag in just one of them. That's all we're doing in this bag, 3.5 grams. We're going to do it for 120 seconds and 207 degrees. So we're all set at this point, and the rest is operated with the joystick here with your left hand. So we'll see if the bag fits in. We'll go ahead and fold this up. It fits right in there, so we'll stick parchment in. This is probably a little larger than we need, but we don't want to get any on the plates. And pretty unique to be able to do this small of an extraction in this big of unit. And it really shows what kind of precision we can get out of this unit. So it's pretty cool to see. So. so it shows what small increments. Now there's a valve on this joystick on my left hand that allows me to turn the air pressure up or down. So that allows me to let a specific amount in, and I got it turned down real low for this extraction. You can see the fire you can be able to create because you really have the exact control over the pressure. Okay guys, so once we got 120 seconds is up there, we can release our pressure here. Okay, so you can see the difference in the two results there. We're gonna go collect them both up and we're gonna weigh them out. You can see that this is a much more even extraction because of obviously the quality of the unit, but I expect the yield to be real close to the same. Okay guys, so let's check the results. We got a 0.93 out of it, 0.92. I'm gonna call it a 93, 0.93. Okay, so guys, check it out. Now here's the results of the Pro Touch. Okay, so weight is a 0.98. So you got a little bit more, 0.7, 0.9798. So you got a little bit more, 0.05 more, 0.04 more due to the precise pressure of the Pro Touch, but for the most part, the same percentage of yields. So now that we know the yield is about virtually the same between the Mini and the NugSmasher Pro Touch, let's check the quality of both of the Rosin, see what we got, what we're working with. This is from the Touch, and this is from the Mini. They virtually look identical. They both look like they're great quality. Now you ask, why spend $7,000 over $500? Well, people that have the need to give a precise amount of pressure on a specific size, doing bubble hash or doing a much larger volume, wanting to do more than 3.5 grams, that's the reason people would go with that machine. Multitude of different reasons. So, you know, when you look at all the different machines, the difference in really quality for what it can do, if you use the machine properly, will give you the same quality as the very best of the best machines. So they're just a different use for each. As you get into more of a precise pressure, more precise calculator, it gives you the ability to do different shapes, rectangles, and different concentrates that you can purify in the machine. So just depending on what you're doing, we try to give the customer that flexibility. Really, the proof in this video is that the yield and quality is virtually the same with all of the NugSmasher machines if used properly. As the machines go up, they have more flexibility. You can do larger volume, you can do concentrates, you can do more precise pressure measurements with different sizes. So, but the moral of this video really is the quality from the NugSmasher Mini and the yield versus the quality and the yield from the NugSmasher Pro Touch is virtually the same. Like, you did have a 0.5% more yield out of the Pro Touch because of the precise pressure. But and if you're doing a huge volume of work, that would obviously be a large benefit. But for the most part, the NugSmasher Mini, the OG, the XP gets most home users, most even small manufacturers along just fine. So anyway, thanks for watching.